Welcome back, my delightful listeners, to Let's Read. It's Moonbeam, your guide through the wonderfully wild world of My Disciple Died Again. Last time, Zhu Yao, our fabulous techno-geek turned ancient villager, was about to be dragged into a cultivation sect, all thanks to a certain little wimp who suddenly manifested a heavenly spirit vein. And just when Zhu Yao thought her day couldn't get any weirder, the little wimp announced he was forcing himself to bring her along. What a guy. Today, we dive headfirst into Chapter 3, Curiosity Kills the Cat. And oh boy, is that title ever fitting. So, Zhu Yao is still reeling from the little wimp's declaration, wondering if she heard him right. He's talking about bringing her to the sect? When did he get so thoughtful? But then the little wimp's face starts to blush and he stutters, In any case, you have touched me. My dad said, a man must be upright, so I will take responsibility. Zhu Yao is absolutely floored. He's talking about her smacking his backside. Because she touched his butt, he's taking responsibility? She's speechless. Little wimp, at such a young age, you already have such a gaping hole in your brain. Do your parents know about this? He stomps his foot, looking even more awkward, declaring, In any case, I will definitely not throw you aside. Zhu Yao, feeling a sudden urge to tease him, asks, Then what will you do if you did not get selected? He pauses, scratches his head, and pouts, clearly annoyed by her doubt. He snarts, If I had not been selected, I would still take responsibility. Once I grow up, I will definitely marry you. And just when Zhu Yao is about to be moved by this incredibly young proposal, he adds, with a defiant look, as my concubine. Oh, bloody hell. Zhu Yao wants to pound him into oblivion to the point his own mother wouldn't recognize him. But the little wimp, sensing her impending rage, sprints off and squeezes into the group of selected children on stage, even turning back to stick his tongue out at her. Zhu Yao clenches her fists, taking deep breaths, reminding herself to endure. Just you wait, little wimp. I guarantee I won't beat you to death after this. She looks out at the never-ending queue. More people are still joining, but the number of children actually selected remains tiny, less than 10 even, with the little wimp. It seems children with spirit veins are incredibly rare, maybe less than 1 in 100, and even among them, tetra and penta spirit veins are the most common. Her gaze drifts to the floating crystal ball. It floats, it changes color, green and gold for the little beggar, red for the little wimp. Zhu Yao can't help but get curious. What color would it be if she touched it? Out of sheer curiosity, she reaches out a single finger and gives it a poke. Instantly, the ball bursts into a swirling vortex of 5 different colors: green, blue, gold, orange, and red. They fill the entire ball. The middle-aged man in charge of the test notices her. He's not mad. Parents get curious sometimes. And since she brought the heavenly spirit vein child, he's extra polite. He sees the 5 colors and calmly states, Penta spirit veins. Zhu Yao sighs. She's a transmigrator, for crying out loud. She thought she'd get some super-duper heaven-defying spirit vein. But no, she gets the worst kind, the Penta spirit vein. Looks like that peasant life is indeed her destiny. Why couldn't God give me something a little special, she thinks, clearly annoyed. Just as she's feeling disappointed and about to pull her finger away, the ball, already filled with 5 colors, starts to go wild. The colors swirl, a tiny flash of lightning appears and then spreads through the entire ball. With a sudden pada sound, the clear crystal ball shatters on the floor. Uh-oh. Zhu Yao freezes, fingers still outstretched. I didn't break it, did I? Nothing happened when dozens of kids touched it, but a single poke from me and it explodes? She weakly looks at the 4 white-robed men. They're all staring at her, dumbfounded. Zhu Yao suddenly wants to bolt. They're not going to make me pay for it, are they? I'm just a peasant woman. Can I pay it off with the river and a field? It wasn't intentional, she cries out, trying to admit her mistake first. You are. The middle-aged man points a shaky finger at her, still looking completely dumbfounded. I don't have any money on me. What we just saw, was it actually... Another white-robed man steps forward, eyes glued to Zhu Yao. Oh no, too late to run now. There's no doubt about it, the third man, calmer, confirms. We have to contact the sect about this issue immediately. The fourth and youngest looking man, referred to as Senior Marshal Uncle Lee, stares intently at her. This issue is of the utmost importance. We must immediately return to the sect. Yes, Senior Marshal Uncle Lee, the other three respond in unison. Zhu Yao couldn't care less why the youngest looking guy is the senior. All she knows is she's about to be kidnapped by these four men. Senior Marshal Uncle Lee waves his hand and suddenly a gigantic green leaf appears, hovering in midair. The other three do some hand symbols, and Zhu Yao, along with the selected children, suddenly feels light, floating onto the leaf deadly gray. She lands on the leaf dazed. Hey, what happened to staying another day? She realizes with a horrifying thought, they're not actually kidnapping me back to the sect to interrogate me for breaking their treasure? Wait a minute, I can explain, she yells, reasoning that you can't blame the user for poor product quality. But the four men completely ignore her. They're too eager to report back to the sect. They wave their hands, a transparent barrier appears around her and the children, and then they all move to the front of the leaf, manipulate their arts, and the giant leaf shoots into the sky, leaving Zhu Yao no chance to explain herself. Zhu Yao's face darkens. She's stuck in the middle of 7 or 8 small children, and she's got a really bad feeling about this. Sure enough, the little kids around her are staring at her with annoyance. Hey you, big buttocks kid, you don't have to look at me like that, she thinks. You broke the deity's treasure, you're a bad person, a little girl with pigtails bravely accuses her. Big sister didn't do it on purpose, she protests. You did a bad thing and you still don't admit it, as I thought you were a bad person, another little boy chimes in, denouncing her. What the hell? What does this have to do with you all? She thinks. She's got a headache from all this childish scolding. She doesn't even know what happened herself, so why are these little wimps so agitated? We will pay for it. You lot are not allowed to bully her. Whoever bullies her, I will beat that person up. At the critical moment, little wimp Wang, her reluctant charge, suddenly appears shielding her. He even raises his tiny fists threateningly. Zhu Yao feels a flicker of warmth. At least you're conscientious, she thinks. I didn't help you for nothing. But then he adds, if anyone were to bully her, it will be the same as bullying me. Damn it, I really want to beat him into a pulp again. Frightened by a little wimp Wang, the other children disperse. I told you I would definitely take responsibility, he says to Zhu Yao, looking incredibly proud. Zhu Yao stares at his small, smug face. She reaches out and pinches his cheeks, emphasizing each hateful word. Then I really have to. Thank you, my little husband Wang. He struggles to break free, stumbling back from her demonic claws. He rubs his reddened cheek, looking inconvenienced. I have a name. I'm called Wang Huzi. We're not married yet. You can't call me that. Then he flushes and runs away. Yo, Zhu Yao thinks, shaking her head. You actually know how to be embarrassed? Oh, Wang Zhuzi, you little rascal. From a spanked bottom to a self-proclaimed future husband-to-be, or rather concubine-to-be in his mind, and Zhu Yao, the accidental crystal ball shatterer, is now on a magic leaf headed straight for a mysterious cultivation sect. What exactly did she do to that ball? Why are these so shocked? And what does this mean for her future in this wild new world? The plot thickens, my friends, and I can't wait to find out more. Join me next time on Let's Read as we continue our journey into the hilarious and unexpected twists of My Disciple Died Again. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a review if you're enjoying the show. Your support means the world to me. Until then, keep those imaginations soaring and those pages turning. Bye for now.